I didn't kind of feel like grinding from the ground up to do all of this. Because I wanna do some other projects as well, and that means that I want to do this as quickly as possible. But one day I will be actually making a series probably to actually get 10 million euros legit just because I feel like it, and I will probably put some kind of twist on it. Obviously, I will now be streaming my 100% gameplay. I've already done a lot. I have like probably over 60%, I'd say, done. But there's still a lot of grinding. Mainly, I don't even remember what that one crop is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's the sorghum, then there's cotton right here, then there's the olive grind, obviously, and grapes, and then the like probably the most grindy trophy that I haven't gotten yet is purebred, which will be a stream where I will just be riding a horse for like 90 minutes straight, so that will probably be painful. But I have heard that people in YouTube really like pain, so I guess I'll just have to make do with it. But yeah, this stream will mainly just be me yapping and harvesting olives. I already have this like almost 19,000 liters, so I've had a little bit of a head start. But after this, I will be doing probably all the grinding on stream. So let's get started, I guess. These olive harvesters are really slow and kind of painful to use, but thankfully my earbuds don't come through to my microphone, so I can listen to YouTube videos as I play. And I'm currently watching a lot of Christian documentaries, and I'm thinking that one day I might get one of my friends to read Solitude with me, but that might take some convincing on my part, because who the fuck genuinely wants to read Solitude? Like, it's a completely schizophrenic comic, but I find it really intriguing and amusing, so I will try my best. So I might just yap some stuff about this channel. So I will mainly be playing on my PS4 because I don't have like a good computer setup, and in January I will probably be mainly doing streams and clips on the MOK Clips TikTok channel, because I still have a lot of school this month. But I will still try to get at least one actual long form video out as well, probably from this 100% grind, if at all possible. Next month will be easier because February the 5th, I believe, my our study leave starts, and that means that I don't have a lot of school. and I will mainly be studying and probably streaming as well. And also I have more time to edit videos. So next month I believe it will be very much easier to get videos out than this month. Yeah, this will be a chill stream. I'm not expecting like anybody to show up here really, but I'm still gonna yap a lot because, well, I'm a yapper. I like to yap. It's kind of fun to talk. Yeah, I've been seriously watching a lot of Christian lately. He's a fascinating person. It's just so weird that he's been documented so much, and it's actually just really funny as well. And he is funny, even though he probably doesn't realize it himself. But I certainly do. So if I run out of olive trees before I've actually got the 60,000 liters, I will probably actually farm more because the achievement is really inconsistent. Yeah, if I run out, I will just probably plant new olive trees because it will be a lot faster than actually waiting for them to grow again, probably. Because the olive farms are really tight, which means that you can't fit big equipment into the fields, so fertilizing and stuff is like agonizingly slow, and I still want this over with as quickly as I possibly can get it over with, because I have ideas for this channel that I wanna do other than this platinum grind. Yeah, so this New Holland harvester is like the only olive harvester that I have, because I've never really dabbled in the olive farming much really. Apparently you could just like buy the multi-store for vegetables and you could just buy 60,000 liters of olives, but that sounds really unfulfilling in my opinion. So I'd rather manually farm. Greenhouses as well. You could get a greenhouse from ModHub that can grow olives, but it just doesn't sound too fulfilling, and I'm already cheating money, so I'd rather not cheat anything else and just do everything else by myself, so that I actually feel something when I unlock the platinum, and it's just not like, oh okay, I have another platinum in my account type of situation. Yeah, olives are kind of like, they are a niche plant in this game because they aren't really that profitable, and as you can see, it takes a really long time to actually farm them. So nobody kinda feels like farming them, and it's completely understandable why. Because if I didn't want to make an actual series about this platinum trophy, I probably would have quit it long ago. Because it's genuinely just a grind. But then again, I kinda enjoy these kinda grindy games. I have a lot of hours in Path Hunter, for example, and I'll probably be making videos on that game as well at some point. But that's if anybody wants to actually see it. Yeah, maybe somebody would like it, actually. Because Path Hunter is like peak suffering. Annoying to play sometimes, but then sometimes you get those really gratifying matches where you feel like you're invincible. Also, I'm sorry if I kinda stumble upon my words sometimes. English is not my first language, and sometimes I just kinda forget what I want to say. And yeah, my accent is not exactly English either. I try to keep my own accent as hidden as possible. Even though it would probably be kind of funny to speak with it instead of without. I might try to lean into it sometimes, because it's funny if it's done right. Actually, after I'm done with this olive field, I will show you something crazy that I found one day while grinding the collectibles. Because if you guys don't know, there's like, in the first 3 maps, there's collectibles that you will get achievements from when you get them all. This is also a official map, and that means that there's collectibles in here as well, but you don't have to collect them for the platinum, because there's no trophy for it. Because for some reason, even though they added a lot of content after release, they didn't modify the achievements after the release of this game. So there's some inconsistencies between getting the platinum trophy and actually getting 100% in the game. But I don't really mind it because it's less grind, and the physics in this game are sometimes very janky, and that makes collectible hunting really annoying, in my opinion. I didn't really find it enjoyable at all when I did it myself, except when I found the glitch that I will be showing you at some point, because that made it at least slightly more interesting, because it was funny, and funny things are usually very interesting. I might as well also speak on the reason, or rather reasons why I'm now starting to kind of dabble in content creation. First of all, I'm bored. Second of all, I'm broke. And third, I wanted to create content for a long time, but I haven't had either the time or I haven't had the motivation. But also the hardware has sometimes been an issue, where for example I at some point didn't have like a computer to edit on, and editing videos on phone is annoying. I hate it. It's not fun. Obviously, because I'm a Gen Z child, I did stream and make videos when I was like 10 years old, and it's fucking hilarious going back and watching the videos I made back then, because I was so unself-aware about how cringy I was, and it's just really fun to look at it and think about what kind of a person I was back then, and have it recorded on videos and not just a memory in my mind. Like, if anybody watching like has made content as a child, I hope to God that you sometimes go and watch it, because it will be peak every single time you return. Oh yeah, it's also my birthday today. I won't tell you what age I am, but yeah, it's my birthday. It's fun. I went to the gym and I got some money, so I think that's a win. I'm kinda stressing on my math finals though, because I'm in advanced like math, and I'm like genuinely shitting bricks thinking about going into that exam, but I've been slowly grinding it, so I hope it goes at least kind of well. Like, I'm not dumb or anything, but math hasn't really ever been like my strongest subject in school, even though I've never actually been bad at it. It's just that I haven't been exactly exceptional in it either. So yeah, I will obviously be editing all the streams I do on this grind into like a actual video, at least probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to make it fun. Jesus Christ, this is like actually annoying. Because this trailer is kinda too big actually for dropping olives into it, so I just have to find the correct spot like this. So let's actually see how much I have right now. I'm sorry for the lag. the PS4 isn't exactly like... Oh, come on. Yeah, the PS4 isn't exactly the strongest hardware. Yeah, I'm listening to a Christian documentary and it's hilarious. I'm enjoying it very much. It makes this grind at least almost bearable. Like I could right now probably recite everything about him if somebody just kinda asked me to do it. Because I've watched so much content about him. I don't know if that's like concerning or anything, but I think it's just funny. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what row I did last, so it's either this or it's that. That one. Let's see if I get anything from here. Oh yeah, it was that one. Nice. Make it mine. I might as well tell a... In our gym, we have this comes there. He's of cologne before he stepped out of the door, and then he infects the entire gym with the smell of his cologne. And I've genuinely had to stop like 2 or 3 of my training sessions short because the smell started to give me a massive headache. And I just don't understand the logic behind wanting to smell like really good in the gym. Because you're surrounded like these sweaty people, and they're not gonna care what you smell like, because they all probably smell like shit in there anyway. And so I just find it really weird that you would put that much effort into how you smell in a place with a lot of sweaty dudes. And it's also really annoying because it genuinely hurts sometimes. The amount of smell. One time I went like about 2 hours after him and the main locker smelled like his cologne still. And it was like bottom 5 experiences of my life at least. It's just so annoying. Like I'd rather have him smell like complete ass in the gym than smell like a bottle of Old Spice. And we have our own nickname for him, but I won't be telling it because the nickname might just go against YouTube content guidelines. I'm not sure though, but I'm not saying it right now. But yeah, I just feel like I have to yap because Otherwise it will just be like 2 hours of me sitting in my room while the stream is on and driving because it's so slow to harvest the olives. I will probably stop this immediately after I get the... I'm gonna aim for like... Actually kinda did it off stream, but I didn't realize at the time that you have to sell all 40 of the cotton bales in a single day, and so I didn't get the trophy because I sold like 30 yesterday night before I went to bed, and then I was like, oh great, now I only have to sell 10 tomorrow and then I can start streaming olives, but I didn't get it. Yeah, I hope the stream is still on, but like... Yeah... Well, I'm just gonna talk about it again, so... I tried to do the compost not for cotton achievement, and I didn't realize that you have to sell all 40 of the cotton bales on the same session. So I sold 30 before I went to bed yesterday, and then I was like, yeah, only 10 remaining, and then I can go and do olives and actually stream olea europea. But then I didn't get the achievement, and then I did my research and realized that you have to sell it all on the same session, and I was kinda annoyed, but at least I get more content, I guess. I mean, you can get a lot of jokes out of farming cotton, so I wouldn't say that I'm extremely disappointed by the fact that I really couldn't get the trophy yet. I mean, it's kinda unfulfilling that I cheated money, kinda, because I did government subsidy. But like, the grind would genuinely be like months if I didn't, and instead I started from the ground up and firstly grinded money so that I can get everything I need to do everything I need, and that would have been not so enjoyable for any of the parties involved, because like this it won't be like an unbearable grind, it will just be a grind, which are two entirely different things. Oh wow, the Chris documentary just got into the vegan saga and its peak Chris story. I feel like this game was actually pretty ahead of each time because from what I've seen, Farming Simulator 25 doesn't differ as much from 22 than like 22 differed from 17 when it came out. So I really enjoy this game, and I won't at least be in a hurry to like get better hardware to play 25. Alright, but now we get to play the guessing game again. So, damn, I missed it. Let's see what is the row that I was doing. This at least has olives. But let's check out these as well. Okay, so this has olives as well. So just to be safe, I'm gonna check this one as well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the road. Yeah, but I feel like the olive and grape grind will probably be the most boring, because you don't even have to plant these with machinery, you just literally go to the build menu and build rows and rows of these things, and just kinda hope that you have enough to get the achievements. Be grinding gone but not forgotten, or the grape one, of which's name I completely forgot just now. I had it in my mind like 10 seconds ago, and no, I don't remember anymore, but that's fine. It's the grape achievement. You have to sell like 80,000 liters of grapes. I will be making a lot of French jokes out of that stream probably. They do love their wine. And their revolutions as well. If I'm silent, I'm concentrating on the Sonichu video because it's funny. I don't remember how fast it gets dark in February in this map. Because it's really map dependent, because somehow they have at least pretty accurate day-night cycles coded into the game. It's interesting, really. Like, I seriously hate how slow this harvesting process really is. I also hate how I just got fucking stuck. Yeah, that's better. I guess I didn't like build these rows exactly straight, if I had to guess. Like, yeah, after I harvest these, I'm gonna put all these olives into the trailer and see how much I actually have. I'd guess like maybe 24 to 28,000 liters and a bit. But yeah, after this I'm gonna show you the niche glitch that I found. This might actually get full, even from these last 3 rows. It's certainly a possibility. I'm listening to the Christian anti-smoking ad from that DVD called Blue Carbon TV that he made when he was like 20, and it really makes me want to go out and smoke a cigarette. I'm really sorry if my commentary isn't exactly energetic. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Maybe. But I'm not really, like, my talking style really isn't like that. It's like this. I have a really monotone voice, and I believe it's kind of deep as well. So I'm sorry if my energy and my voice bores some people. I can't really do anything about it. And quite frankly, I don't even care that much. I'm sure that maybe somebody who accidentally stumbles upon this someday, maybe like chuckles once while watching it. Well, that's what I hope, at least. Yeah, I don't remember at all how many olives I got from that field over there that I harvested. But I guess after this we're gonna be finding out anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I now have a little over half of what I need. So I'm like 99% sure that I have enough field for this. I'm gonna have to get another trailer though. Because I don't wanna go sell those early in case like my game crashes or something. And then I have to grind at least 30,000 more olives. Which is certainly not something that I would be enthusiastic to do. So some other achievements that are remaining are at least the one where I have to repair a vehicle 20 times, although I'm chipping away at it. Also the helper A does not stop, which is 50 contracts. That is also one that I don't have. Obviously olea, europea, as well as the grape one, and gum but not for cotton. I miss those as well, and purebred, quite obviously. Also field strip, which is like driving 150 kilometers with your tractors, is one I don't have somehow. I already have like at least 26 hours on this save combined. And I've got like maybe 3 trophies from this. Damn, Chris is good at rapping. This is so goofy, like. I don't understand lol cows. But it's funny. Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Please recommend me some lol cows to periodically check on. Because I don't feel like checking in on Chris now because, or rather Christine, because she's just constantly under a manic episode about the dimensional merge, and I really don't care. It's not that funny to me than it was when he was just casually oversharing and doxing himself while being completely naive about it and not even understanding that what he was doing was possibly even dangerous to his family. But yeah, I'm gonna load these and show you an interesting glitch in the game. So, what you wanna do is you go here and you pick the cars, and I'm not sure if it works on any of these, but if you have the Husqvarna FE501, buy it. It doesn't matter like what specs it has. Then once you have it, jump on it then grab it and just kinda start jumping. And as you can quickly notice, we are in fact gaining a significant amount of altitude every time we jump. And it's falling really slowly. Now there's some downsides to this. One is that if you look up, you will fall, and your moped will fall as well. But you can, in fact, move at walking speed. But walking speed doesn't really matter if you can literally go over anything and everything that is on the map. I don't exactly remember how I discovered it. I think I was at one of the maps at like a castle, and I tried. Yeah, you can also do this if you go from here and you jump on it. It will start floating without you jumping. It's really interesting. I think it's kind of funny to break these games like this. Because clearly the physics engine wasn't made to handle whatever the fuck this is. And it's interesting. But yeah, I guess we should resume the olive farming. Because I don't want this stream to like drag on too much. Because that would be kinda boring in my opinion. Eventually I will run out of things to say, and I hope it doesn't come before these olives are finished. And I genuinely hope that there's enough in here to do it. But these are some really long rows, so I have faith. But yeah, to reiterate what I said earlier, this month will mainly be streams and clips, and next month will be at least one or two actual videos. But I'll try to get this 100% grind, or rather the platinum grind, finished before next month, and I'll also try to get the video out before next month, because I feel like it. But yeah, I kinda have to keep my focus on studying math and psychology, so that I'm not completely clueless in the exams. But I don't think they will be that bad, so I will have plenty time to edit and stream and do things that I actually want to do, you know. I've seriously thought about creating content for a long time, but I just haven't really gotten around to it until now. And I just hope that there's at least one person who will find me funny and maybe accidentally trip on the different buttons that you can press. Unless it's the dislike button, then I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, so I'm gonna immediately after I get the trophy, I will be making like a clip from the stream and putting it on my clip channel probably. Also, I'm sorry for if the mic quality isn't exactly the best, because my microphone is literally just a HyperX Cloud 2 headset, which is like... I'd like to say I've had these headphones for almost 10 years, but I'm not really sure. Nah, not 10, maybe 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. So the mic isn't exactly up to par, but it's probably better than nothing at all. Because I don't want to be like a silent streamer. Because I want to at least try to entertain people and not just drive with my olive harvester. My butter ran out, so I might quickly run to get some more, because I'm not really used to talking this much at once, and so my throat kinda hurts. So I really need some more, more water. So I might just kinda set the cruise control on. I will keep it at like 8, so that if and when this fills up, it doesn't go any faster while I'm getting my water. So I believe this is like maybe my 11th or 12th full tank of olives. So it shouldn't take that much longer to get the amount I need actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water on site. No, it's lined up. yeah, seems like I had plenty time to do that. Thankfully it's only like 11 past 11, so it's not really that late. And so I won't probably get too tired during this stream, at least hopefully. And I have ample time to actually edit it as well, which is always nice. So yeah, the stream will end when the trophy actually pops, not like a second before. And so I have like almost 40,000. So actually that was like the 9th full tank that I brought. That means that I need at least 5 more. Yeah, at least 5 more. That's correct. And I will maybe get them from this field that I have here. At least I certainly hope so. But, yeah, it's this one actually. I'm stupid. Stupid. As the Brits would say. So yeah, tomorrow when I stream, I will be streaming the entire process, whichever achievement I happen to do, because I'm not really sure yet. I will be deciding tomorrow before I start the stream. Okay, yeah, I'm actually kinda tired it seems, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Thankfully, if this isn't enough, I have a lot of fields to utilize in that situation, which is really nice. I believe 47 even might be enough alone, but if it's not, then 44 will suffice. Probably. Actually, I'm not so confident about this field anymore. This is a real grind. if somebody is watching this, well, that's what you probably want to see. And so I have no choice but to keep going. And actually complete this thing. I miss the internet era when everybody just overshared everything. Even though I was like 9 when it actually happened, it's still like funny. I remember it quite well. I also miss the old gaming space on YouTube because the reason I can't even speak English properly is because I watched a lot of PewDiePie and Markiplier when I was young, and that really like helped me learn English a lot easier. Like it seriously helped a lot. And I can speak English without really thinking about things in my own language first. But obviously my accent might throw some people off because I'm incapable of actually speaking a proper English accent sometimes. Because I would have to think a lot more while I'm speaking if I wanted to pronounce things correctly instead of just talking like I do talk in real life. So I'd rather just talk like I normally do than have like 20 seconds of silence before I say something to say it properly. Also, video game rap battles was peak cinema when I was younger. Like, I remember watching Gold versus Red, and I had never seen such beauty in my life. Also, Sonic the Hedgehog versus Mario was peak. It was the best song I had ever heard up to the point when I was 10. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nowadays I have a very varied music taste. But back then I mainly listened to video game rap battles and JT music and a lot of different FNAF songs. Mainly from The Living Tombstone and Tryhard Ninja. But now it's a lot more normal, I'd say. It's just a lot of alternative and hip hop. Unless I'm driving, then it's 80s music. 80s and 90s pop goes hard as hell. It's just so good. Especially from a proper sound setup in your car, it sounds great. And I'd recommend every car owner to get a subwoofer and an amplifier. It just really elevates the driving experience when the bass kicks hard and you feel it in your head when you turn it up enough. Okay, I'm certain that this isn't enough. Like I'm 100% sure that this field isn't enough for this. Well, there's really nothing I can do about it, except plant more once I'm done with this one. Although the olive trees just kinda grow themselves back, so I'm sure I will just like sleep for 3 months and they'd come back normal. But we'll have to find out. Okay, this is the 7th row. I actually counted them this time, so I don't get lost while I'm returning. I just got to the sea game for quickie thing, and even though I've heard and seen the drawing like 500 times, I still get shocked every time I hear about it. And that's crazy. I should have like the 3000 maybe. I'll have to check actually. Because the trailer holds like 52 maybe. Yeah, about 43,000. I might actually move the tractor up so I don't have to drive as long to unfill my harvester. I'm gonna probably back up to the 7th row. Actually no, I'm gonna back out of the 7th row once I hit the spot where there isn't anything anymore. Yeah, it's this one. Nyt on tuo. Was it the 8 then? I must have been. I might actually be. My bad, bros. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong field. Well, that might just explain it. Jesus. Dude, that was some goofy stuff right there. Yeah, that had me second guessing if I can count fast, like 5. Yeah, this is it. 5. Wow, it's funny. I just hope this doesn't take like too long, because as I said, I'm gonna edit and get some clips from this, so I hope I don't have to stay up like too late to do that. It's really annoying to reverse from these olive trees. Jesus Christ. You have to be so precise when you're entering the field. Oh yeah, this isn't nearly enough. Oh god. Oh my god. Well, I guess we'll be planting more soon. Because actually when I see like my yield. Oh yeah, it's kind of bad. Because I didn't feel like fertilizing, so that's my own fault. If I had like 100% yield, I'm like 99% sure that I could actually get everything done from this field alone. Oh well. There's not too many takesy backsies from this one. I'm completely bestowed this upon me, and now I have to suffer the consequences of being slightly more lazy than usual. But as I said, I'm not gonna stop until I have the trophy, so I'm not gonna stop until I have the trophy. Like, I have absolutely zero clue how long I've streamed already, but maybe like a bit over 40 minutes or something. Let's hope it isn't like 2 hours. That would be way too long already. I love these Christian clips. They're so funny. I might someday make like a documentary style video on the lolcows from my own country, if I feel like it. Although I wouldn't call them lolcows per se, because they're a bit different. They might even shower once in a while, but they're still intriguing personalities on their own. Oh no, Megan broke up with Chris. Can we get some apps in the chat for Chris. Yeah, but like, I like to think what would have happened to these lolcows if they didn't ever discover the internet. Because there's people like Chris who mainly got absolutely fucked over by the internet. But then there's people like Daniel Larson who genuinely relies on other people on the well, actually Chris does that now too. He's always begging for donations and stuff. But people like Daniel Larson as well, who really couldn't get a scrap of food if they didn't have even their trolls with them during like every second of their life. And it's just weird to think about what they would be if they wouldn't be lolcows. I believe Chris is like the textbook definition of lolcows. Like he's not self-aware of his actions. He is kind of insane, not even kind of, he is insane. All the dimensional merge, rambling and stuff. He pisses and shits in the corner of his room. Like, seriously, you can look that up. Because I actually learned about it today while I was grinding, and I wanted to vomit as soon as I saw that clip. And at least at one point he didn't shower, he instead exclusively used Axe body spray and just kinda coated himself in it, which is like the alpha male move. Because why shower when you can just use deodorant? Like, ain't that exactly the same thing? Like hashtag pheromone maxing and stuff like that. Like, are you even a true man if you don't smell like axe and shit? I don't believe so. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't listen to the sheep who actually shower and take care of themselves. Like, what crazy shit is that? Who would actually want to be healthy? I have like 27,000 maybe. So I have to do a lot more planting. Probably. Yeah, I have no clue again what was on. I was too logged in talking about being an alpha male that I forgot to count. Oh well. Let's just do this, and if the olives don't stop at the end, I will just do the row on the right from down up, because I didn't really get that far into it. But I believe it's this one. I'm gonna have to find some ways to make the videos themselves more interesting, because who the hell wants to actually watch me just drive for hours and hours on end while I yap about completely unrelated things regarding to farming or farming simulator. I mean, I have like some actual farm experience in real life as well, but I don't really have any interesting stories from there. Okay, it was actually. No, come on. So it was that one. Well, see. At least I'm pretty sure it's this one. I certainly hope so. This one. Jesus. Well, whatever, we have time for this, or at least I do, hopefully. Unless my voice breaks. Because I'm not used seriously to talking this much. IRL, I usually just mum. Because I don't feel like trying to punctuate my words or anything. So I just kinda yap, and my friends understand me because they've heard me yap for so long in the mumbled tone. And that's really nice. So after this I believe I will have like maybe a bit over 41,000. But I might be stupid, I somehow thought that I have a full harvester. Well, whatever, it's not that deep. Yeah, I have to use this one next. Damn, I don't know how much I have to plant before I get every. I wanna see if there's like actual olives anywhere here, just so I could kinda buy them out. Well, of course there isn't, because why would there be? Oh yeah, I also have field 44, which I can use for olive farming. That's nice. So after this row I will go take a piece because I have to. I don't know, I might just AFK for that time and not put cruise control on. Mainly because I'm not really sure how long I will take. We'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah, I don't think I will be gone for too long. I'll be right back. farming simulator will not be my only focus on this channel. I will also play some other games and just kinda do some random stuff. Maybe get one of my friends to do something funny with me someday. But for now I just want to document this Platinum Trophy grind, because it will not be as painful if I'm constantly talking as it will be if I just sit silently and grind this game. I'd have some funny stories really, but I will save them for other videos. I might actually link my Discord account, so if somebody kinda wants to come and yap to me, I will add it to the description once I'm done. I have to check again how much olives I have, because I forgot again. But I don't think we'll necessarily be too far away from the goal after this build. At least I hope so. Yeah. I only need like 10,000 more liters. It's not that bad really. I might actually get a new trailer now to get like the rest onto. Yeah, this should be enough really. At least I hope so. No, I'm just gonna do. Yeah. I probably won't be doing a separate video on the vehicle fleet, which is owning 50 different things. Mainly because it is just so easy to cheese it with really cheap equipment, and so I don't feel like that deserves a standalone series because of that. So I'd rather just grind the 10 million at some point and do a series on that. Yeah, I seriously won't be too far off from the over 60,000 that I want, apparently, which is good, in my opinion. I might get like almost 4,000 from these last rows at least, so that's good. That will leave like 6,000 to the actual 60,000 goal. But obviously I want more in case the trophy bugs out or something and it wants more olives than it requires, because apparently it just does that sometimes. Some people get it at like exactly 60,000 and others get it at like 67,000 even. I saw one guy on Reddit have this problem. So I feel like the 65 is safe and will certainly pop the trophy. At least that's what I hope. Enough. I will be like 6,000 liters short, but I can just put more, so it's not that deep really. Actually I had almost over 51,000, so it would be like 5,000 short. Which is not bad really. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, after this I will go eat and then start editing. Probably at least. This grind is really tiring. I'm running out of things to say and stuff. For today at least, but at least I get to show you like how the olive setups work and kind of explain it real fast while I plan. Yeah, I think it's very boring that to plant olives, you really don't have to do anything special, you just go to the build menu and drag a lot. These interiors in this game are surprisingly well designed. I really enjoy them. And the working mirrors are kinda crazy. Yeah, I kinda might find a shot of the full tank. It's not that bad really. These videos are crazy. I'm currently listening to his borderline fan fiction that he sometimes sends to women. And it's really rotting my brain. Yeah, well, it was really close to 4,000, so I don't really mind. Gonna say we will go, but I don't have it. Yeah, around 51,000. Yeah, so 31, 47, 44. So to plant olives, you go to construction. And then you go to the field. I'm gonna turn snow off because it's really bothering me right now. I can't see the field at all. If it even works during the middle of a snowstorm. I might have to go skip time or something. Jesus Christ. I mean, it doesn't really actually matter if I plant on the field or not, as long as I plant. We're now to figure out where I actually am. There. Oh yeah, the snow is turning off, thankfully. So then you go to um, production, and you go to orchards, and then you take the olive grow, then pick a good spot and do this. Then see if the dot is green, so that they line up properly. Because then it's just kinda much easier to plant them. But yeah, this is really boring, in my opinion. I'm just gonna plant this entire field because I'm not too sure about the status of the fertilizing, and I don't really feel like doing that this trip. So I'd rather just play it safe. After this we're just gonna have to skip time until they grow. And then after that it's just easy. We just harvest and it's done. And then we go sell and hope that we get the trophy. I'm probably gonna just do like 3 full harvesters worth of olives just to play it safe. That's like 12,000 liters, which will put me at like hmm. So I currently have like 54, so it will put me into 66. Oh really? There's no game back. Ain't that just brilliant? That's interesting, I guess. Or whatever. Because I already have the reference points kind of for planting. So it doesn't really matter that much maybe. I believe this is enough. So now I'm just gonna teleport here and sleep for like 5 months so that they regrow. Or not regrow, but grow. I'm also gonna up the time because you have to wait like 5 minutes before you can sleep if you're on normal time. Or something like that. And I dropped my phone. It shouldn't take too long now, I hope. Certainly. I like. Let's see the crowd statues. Yeah. Probably at least one more night. Yeah, I believe that. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Now we get to hopefully finish this one. I might just harvest like all of this. It probably won't take too long. Although if there's not enough, then I just have to sleep one night and these all are regrown. No, but they already are. Well, that's good, I guess. This harvester kinda looks like a shark from this angle. It's kind of funny. Yeah, my brain is really shutting down for all this grinding that I do. Well, it won't take too long now. We're at least on the finish line, so it doesn't really concern me that much anymore. Yeah, I'm getting about 1,000 per 2 rows, so it shouldn't take too long. So there should be like around the 12,000 mark that I wanted on this field. This is great. Although it means it takes like 8 rows to get 4,000. Not really concerned about that though, because I planted a lot. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Probably a bit earlier because I'm school Monday, obviously. But that is only a slight little thing. It will just be a earlier stream. it's really easy to get stuck on these olive trees. I'm just gonna probably be pretty silent for the rest of the stream because this is really tiring me out. Yeah, I'm actually gonna fix my time scale real quick. Yeah, now it's better. We have 2 more rows and then we have the first 4000. It's actually pretty consistent how much you get, apparently. I get like around 1011 per 2 rows, which is certainly not bad. This is seriously time consuming to grind this game. Thankfully it's only 60,000 liters, so there's certainly even more grinding achievements in this game. Or trophies rather. I might actually drive the 62,000 just to get this over with. I'm sure. Really. Sometimes this lining up is very annoying. Drive my tractor back here. I'm just gonna put it in the ditch here. scuffed. So I don't feel like moving the tractor anymore. I'll actually take the last one through real first. So close to finishing this thing. It's fun. Finally get it over with. I just need 8 more rows. It will certainly take a bit of time. But time's not running out yet, so who cares really? I just hope that chocolate pops. Otherwise, I will do the rest off stream and kinda record it. When I get it, because I don't want this stream to seriously drag on for too long. Only like 4.5 rows to go. And then I have to go sell the olives as well. But that won't hopefully take too long. is at least hopefully the second last olive row that I will have to harvest today. And I certainly do hope that it is the second to last one that I harvest today. Because I will be really annoyed if the trophy bugs out. I will need more. Okay, yeah, this should hopefully be it. Jesus Christ. But this should be the last harvest I have to do for today, so I guess we'll go sell and find out. I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll just take that down. So yeah, about what, 63,000 probably. So I'm hoping it is enough to pop the trophy. It should be. It's still over that 60,000. So I will certainly be putting my own twist on the 10 million euro challenge because, well, there have been a lot of farming simulator videos where people try to maximize profits. So I kinda want to break off from the mold and kinda do my own thing. Even though this just looks like really generic farming simulator material. Maybe I should look where I'm driving or something. Well, doesn't matter really. Oh yeah, I actually have to use the bridge. Where's the sell point in the butter really? I'm not so sure about this. Guess I'll have to find out if I can dump my olives into there. If I can, then great, I guess. If I will just try to straighten up my trailer a bit. Do I have to go to that other planet? This is a very confusing sell point. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna take it somewhere else. Because I just don't understand where I'm supposed to put this. Thankfully this isn't like the biggest map in the game or something, so it shouldn't take too long to get to the sell point I want. Oh hell yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Oh yeah, it's really not too far away it seems. Alright, now let's hope and pray that I actually get the trophy. Alright. Oh Jesus Christ. Please don't do me like this game. Right, so... Oh thank God. Let's go. I actually got it. Yeah, I guess this is it for like this stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that. Bye.